Now, the character of the unconventional genius portrayed in the Bollywood film Three Idiots, Sonam Wangchuk, left quite a memory with many people who watched the film. Now, you will meet the man on whom that character was based. The 51-year-old innovator Sonam Wangchuk has been striving for the last 3 decades to improve living conditions in Ladakh. Wangchuk is one of 2 Indians who've been conferred with the prestigious Magsaysay award. He was awarded the honour for his contribution to the field of education, culture and nature. Wangchuk founded the Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh in 1988. It experiments with syllabus by doing away with alien knowledge and instead focusing on local knowledge for answers to challenges posed by difficult terrains.
As a seed.
Sonam Wangchuk spoke exclusively with WION on his journey and the challenges he faced along the way.
So sure, I was happy to hear about this award, but I truly don't think I deserve it alone. It was so many students, teachers, leaders who have been a part of this journey, and I dedicate it to all of them. It is also a recognition that people in the high mountains in the Himalayas, like Ladakh, have different challenges. They're a kind of minority, not just ethnic and linguistic, but environmental and technological. So our work that has been to gear education and development to the context as being recognized, I feel. Now, you have asked about innovation. The reason why I was pushed, I would say, towards innovation was necessity. Like they say, necessity is the mother of invention. It was not a luxury that I wanted to indulge in. It was just seeing things not working, seeing schools not working for children, technologies not working for people, made me, rather than withdraw or get depressed, act and find a way out. So that would be my motivation, wanting to solve the problems rather than, shy away from them. Whenever anything new is proposed, there's always disbelief and some lack of support in the early stages, but then it's a good test of your mettle. If you persevere, if you stand up, very soon people start to understand. If you don't, then you were never meant to. So it's a good test, I think. Yes, in the beginning, any idea is resisted, ridiculed, and so on. This award will boost our work to make development and particularly education become more meaningful for the high Himalayan mountains. Particularly right now, we are working to make higher education meaningful to the mountains. See, higher education should be about finding solutions to people's problems. Instead, we cage young people in their 20s in classrooms and lecture them to death. Therefore, we are here now venturing into an alternative university which will engage young people in actually going out in the field, finding solutions, whether it is in tourism, education, sustainable architecture, ecology, and so on. So this university will have much less of paper and lectures and much more of hands-on engagement. 2/3 in fact outdoors and 1/3 indoors is what we see. So such efforts are not initially understood, and we believe that this award will give us a sort of a kick start in that direction to take our purpose and the message to the world and have supporters from different parts of the world. As we have been getting, we hope more and more people will understand our work, and hopefully soon it will be replicated. Like we are adapting higher education to the mountains, others would maybe be adapting it to the deserts, to the oceans, to the jungles, and so on. So education needs to be engaged, relevant, contextual, and hands-on. In the country's education system, I feel there is a lot of changes needed. First of all, we seem to address other people's problems. We just copy what is done by New York or London. Their problems are different. They have solved their basic problems of water, of clothing, of sanitation hundreds of years ago. So they are now into, say, in an institute of technology, they'd be playing with drones and robots and apps. We cannot afford to. In India, half the population doesn't even have anything to do with an app or a drone or a robot. They have more the need of clean drinking water, the need of water for their farms, the need of health awareness to keep fit, the need of clean sanitation, toilets. And our young people need to address these issues more than imitate the West. And I really want to believe that our Apex Technology Institute or others should tailor-make their own courses to address to bringing the nation up from these basic problems, rather than just copy things that we don't even have as a major problem. To the youth of the nation, I would say, be original in your thoughts. Take your own original decisions as you see fit after studying things. Don't live your life for your neighbors, for your locality, for your friends, even for your parents. They would understand if you passionately like doing something and go for it. Because if you do what you like, chances are you will be the best in the world. If you just do something because your neighbors said, relatives said, or parents said, you will be a poor third or fourth, living a life of misery for the length of your life. Don't forget, it's you who will have to live that life. Your parents may want you to be an engineer, but if you are a painter inside, you might as well choose to live happily the rest of your life doing what you really love. And chances are, as I said, you will be the best painter in the world. But a painter inside you, made to become an engineer, will be a very poor engineer, and perhaps will deprive a true engineer from becoming an engineer because you block their seats or space. So I would say, be original, be yourself, be your own hero.